Forgot to put hand cream on. Hello. 1 second. I should also put my jar away. How are you guys? Also, let me know how volume is. I always forget to check prior, but I think because the last time it was a collab stream, I don't think I asked for a volume check during then, so I don't know what changed. So let me know if I'm too loud or the music's too loud. Just let me know. Hello, welcome. So letting my hand cream dry in the meantime. I'll put on my drawing glove and we can get started. Yeah, we're drawing Qifrey today. Wahoo. Welcome in, guys. Volume's good. It's fine on your end. I'm glad you guys like Qifrey. Makes me happy. You guys are a fan of Witch Hat Atelier. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm thinking if there's anything else I needed to do prior. I don't think there is. But let me show you guys time lapse first. To catch you up where we are. I think we're going to be sketching out flowers today to go in the composition, and then after that we'll probably get into coloring the background and hopefully coloring Qifrey as well. I don't know if we're going to get to rendering today, but hopefully we'll see. I know, new episode tomorrow. I'm still trying to catch up on Witch Hat Atelier Kitchen. I have like the 5 volumes, but I've only read 2 so far. I've been so sleepy at night that I haven't been reading before sleeping. But if you guys are also drawing along, let me know what you're drawing. Or if you're just chilling or you're working on stuff, let me know. Yeah. So we can just have fun today. Hello, welcome Rebea. Gonna move my keyboard because I don't think I'm gonna need it for a little bit. But in terms of my sketch, I at this point I've merged my main sketch together minus this hand because I actually don't know if I want to keep it in, so we're gonna have to clean this up as well. So I'm planning on making this a photo card. I wanted to have some new photo cards because I'm part of like a artist consignment, like a local one, and I want to revamp some of my photo cards to keep some stuff fresh, like every 3 months. 2 or 3 months, I guess. It's only been probably a month or so at the consignment, but I can see which cards aren't doing as well, so I want to swap them out while I can. In Indonesia, it's 4:30 in the morning. What time is it in your country? And also today's Monday in Indonesia. Right now it's Sunday for me. It's only 3:45 p.m. So I'm in the kind of like mid-afternoon. Late afternoon, I guess, maybe? You're doing a 3D project, which is handmade. Oh, very cool. Kind of like sculpture, I guess? Kind of. Chilling, exhausting weekend. Hopefully you can get some rest. Learning to draw trees currently, but in different styles. Very cool. I've only seen the first episode of Witch Hat Atelier. It's enjoyable so far. The art style is warm and cozy. Yeah, I can guarantee the show is not exactly like a super cozy show, but we're still at the beginning, so I still hope you'll enjoy it. It's a sculpture? I wasn't sure if I was gonna like work on an illustration today or if I was gonna doodle, but because I want to get more done in terms of hopefully getting these photo cards done-ish for sometime in May would be the most ideal. And I think what I want to do is go for more like peach blossoms. But what I want to do is have it from kind of like more like a muted blue down to a white just for symbolism's sake. I won't talk about too much because I don't want to spoil anything for Witch Hat Atelier. So let me look up some references. I think I want to do like either like white sakuras or peach blossoms. It's kind of the kind of flowers I want to go with, I think, because I want smaller flowers. I couldn't tell you how many times I've watched the 4 episodes. I'm glad the next episode's coming out. I am still waiting for Orugyo, but people said episode 7. Hello, Rin. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. Hope you guys are also doing well today. And thank you for asking. I have a sketch of Sebastian Stan on my laptop that I draw with Medibang Paint Pro, but I don't think I'm gonna finish it. That's okay. Always take a break, or take a break from, like, you know, drawings or projects you're working on, right? I'm sad I couldn't make it to the last stream. I was filming assignments, but happy that I am now free from schoolwork now. Nice. I'm glad you can make it here, and hopefully now that you're free from schoolwork, you can take a bit of a break, you know? Do you prefer digital or traditional art, and what's your favorite medium in traditional? I like both. I think enjoyment-wise, I do like traditional. I like traditional sketching a lot. But favorite medium for traditional, I think it's just pure pencil, like graphite, and or watercolors is my favorite. Can't forget about Orugyo. I'm gonna draw Orugyo after this. I just want to find like a good theme so I can kind of keep them nice and consistent. Because then after Qifrey and Orugyo, I want to draw the girls and then maybe some side characters maybe. We'll see. Because I'm thinking, do I have to plan these out a little bit better, or should I just wing it? So I'm thinking wing it. Which might be a bad idea, but well, it's okay. Tamsi from Gatsuyakuta. I really need to look into Gatsuyakuta. A lot of like my mutuals and one of my favorite artists have been drawing characters from it, and I just like the art style quite a bit. I don't know if it's the type of like manga or show that I want to watch right now, but yeah, probably not a super long stream today, because I have some other stuff I need to finish up as well as commissions, so we won't spend too much time probably working on these, but hopefully make, you know, good enough progress for the most part. I feel like I'm very rusty when it comes to flowers more recently. I haven't been drawing that many, which feels bad. Granted, I also want to finish my OC flower zine, which I have not really worked on for a long while. I'm in like a weird state with drawing right now, I think. Should you try watching 2 streams at once? That's okay. Just pick one, watch the VOD of the other one, you know? Hello, Naruki. Naruki. Welcome. I didn't mean you specifically, I was talking for all. No worries. Yeah, go have dinner. Make sure you guys are, you know, stay hydrated. Eat if you need to. If it's too early or late for you, go to sleep. I think we're gonna start off big. I'll trickle them down, I think. Because I don't know if I want these on the foreground or if I want them on the same plane as Qifrey. That's also the problem. Maybe I should shrink them. Because I initially wanted smaller flowers anyway. We have an internship from May 2nd to July 31st. Hopefully the internship goes well though. Punky Barnes. And no worries. I can't guarantee how much I'll be streaming anyways. I do want to stream a lot for Art Fight specifically, so anywhere in the month of July, but I can't guarantee it because I know my friends want to do a trip, I think, mid-July, so I will want to keep my schedule a little bit more flexible for them. That or it might be like late August, early September. Not exactly like a full plan. I like how I'm drawing these. I'm gonna try again. Like I said, I'm rusty on flowers. I'll do this so I can see it. Well, bye, no worries. Who's your favorite artist? I have quite a few. The problem is that because I like so many, I can't remember them on the top of my head. I think a lot of them are just ones that I follow on any of my social media. So if you just want to look up artists, just go through who I'm following. Because my brush is also a bit too large. Who's your favorite Witch Hat Atelier character? I would say it's Alrugio. I have a soft spot for characters like him that have a little bit more of like somewhat of a cold exterior. But like if you read the manga, he's very sweet, right? He cares a lot, so I do like a character like that. And he's also very funny. Like, he's very endearing. I thought Qifrey was gonna be my favorite, like, hands down. Because aesthetically, I like Qifrey a lot. Granted, I still like Qifrey a heck of a lot. But I like a lot of our main cast from the Atelier. What flowers are you drawing? I'm kind of just low-key freestyling something similar to like either sakura blossoms or like peach blossoms. I'll probably make it more make more sense once we have to do coloring, but right now they're gonna look very rough because I also want to change the colors. Like I don't want them to be entirely white to pink or like to yellow-ish color aesthetic because I want them to bleed from like blue up here, and as we go down I want it to bleed into white is kind of the goal, but we'll see how it looks because if not I will scrap it. Hello Christy, welcome. Hello Maitha, welcome as well. Artsy, welcome as well. You want to try drawing Qifrey with a casting seal in the background? I feel like it would look really cool. I also like how Shirahama shows a lot of like what the seals look like, because I feel like a lot of people will be drawing them. It'll be very helpful. But sometimes it's easier for me to draw flowers like this, which I might have to do. I don't know if it's because I am so rusty. I might need to pre-plan a little bit more. So, because I think I can't tell how I want them to be facing. Oops, don't do that. Basically, with like these circles, if I did this for each and every one of them, I can kind of find like the center point. So I can figure out which way they're facing a little bit easier. This doesn't always work, but at least it'll help me visualize a little bit easier, I think. So we'll see if this even helps me, because if not, I'll just have to struggle my way. I usually do this actually with like my clover illustration that I did before. Are you making the flowers individually? This time I am. Sometimes, like, when I've drawn, like, OC illustrations and stuff, I'll draw them individually. Otherwise, like, if they're not really in the frame, I will kind of, like, splotch them in, if anything. I don't know when was the last time I've drawn, like, smaller-ish flowers. Might be in here. See, I haven't done a lot of these ones. These ones are all individuals. Like, some of them... You know, as you get further and further back, they're getting less detailed. And they're kind of just more blobs, if anything. Even Sato, I think, like, her smaller flowers are more simple shapes. It's definitely been a while since I've drawn, like, so many flowers, though. Even these ones, I guess. This one's not so bad. The background's definitely more blurred. Lots of flowers, yeah. Oh, it's Kizuka. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Oh, it's drawing. Welcome as well. Let's see. Where are we? Here we are. Also, we're abandoning this one, I think. I don't know if I'll go back to it. I'm not very good at, like, blocking in the flower shapes where they're vague enough to look like flowers. And not detailed enough for, like, me wanting to draw them, if that makes sense. We'll see how this goes, because like I said, I don't do this method a lot. So I don't even know if this is really gonna help me. I think it's because I'm compelled to make like the petal shapes like this kind of shape. But the references I'm looking, it's kind of varied. Some of them have more of like a divot into them, and then some of them have like even more of a little divot into the petals even more. So I think I'm struggling trying to figure out which ones that I want to do. Qifrey is the prettiest flower, exactly. I haven't drawn a while since I was locked in for homework and finals are coming up soon. I guess like some people are in final seasons, right? Or final season might be kind of coming to a close or wrapping up. How many hours does it usually take for you to finish an art piece? I did one and it took 15 hours total. Excuse me. Wow. I think it depends. Like, it depends on the complexity, it depends on the size, or if there's like multiple characters or whatever. I think if we're talking about typically an illustration like this, I want to say it's anywhere between 3 to 6. Maybe 3 to 7 might be a safer bet. But some larger pieces or detailed pieces, it can go way over. And like when I was not younger, but like a few years ago, I used to get like so stuck into the weeds of like details and like painting back and forth where I wasn't for sure on certain things. I really need to turn off my Twitch notifications. I don't use Twitch as much anymore, but I could easily stretch it to like 15 to 20 hours easily. But I think nowadays, because my illustrations are not as complex and I feel like I have like a very consistent workflow, it's been between 3 to 6, I think, more recently. Yeah, I'm still debating on how I want to draw the petals. Maybe I will go with this shape. I think it's the easiest for me to recognize. Also in the future, it's not like guaranteed, but whenever I can, there are some mutuals that I would like to eventually stream with. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the collab stream last time with Hina. But there's some like artist mutuals that I have like from my Instagram and stuff that I've asked whenever they're free and have like proper setups and stuff which they're happy with, I would like to stream with them. Because I think it could be fun to do. To sleep. Also need to work on art fight prep, but at the same time, Project Hail Mary has been infecting my brain and I'm debating if I want to do more fan art or art fight prep. Project Hail Mary, is that like a show, a movie, a game, book? I don't know if I've heard of it. But yeah, hopefully the art fight preparations go well though. I know a lot of people have been super excited about it, which is really nice to see. By the way, where did you get the blue grip on your Apple Pencil? I think Amazon. I think it was. Because my brother got like an iPad, I think a few years ago. And he asked for like a Apple Pencil grip. So I found a white one for him. And they also sold one that was more of like that cute seafoam green color that I love so dearly. And I didn't think I'd be the type to use a pencil grip on the Apple Pencil, because I used the Apple Pencil as is for so long without it, but now that I've been used to using it, I can't draw without it anymore. It's more comfortable. It reminds you of grapes. That's fair. Especially this, I guess, right? A bunch of grapes. I don't know if I like the varying flower sizes though. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. It looks so janky until I can get to the coloring them. We'll figure it out. Like I said, I'm not like super hung up on the fact that I need to keep these in. But it would be nice. I do miss drawing flowers. And I think they'll suit like the Witch Hat Atelier cast super well. If I can get this to work to a certain degree. I feel like I'm gonna rely on myself to spruce things up a lot once we have to do the rendering. Which is always a bad idea, but you know, it's okay. We'll figure it out. I don't watch movies. I think that's why I'm always like in the dark about them. But it's cool that it's a recent movie. What's your favorite brush you go to? I guess it depends. I do love a good kind of like pencil brush. So if I'm not planning on doing like color or like a finished piece per se, something like the 6B pencil is something that I really like. Otherwise, the sketching pencil is very fun to just to doodle and sketch with as well. The lower Qifrey's layer even more. I kind of don't need the blue layer as much either at this point. Just to make sure that I can see what I'm drawing at this point would be best. Because I also don't know if I want to add branches or if I want kind of these to be just flowing as they are. Because I want to add maybe more gaps so that they're not all clumped, maybe. I don't have any classes for today, so I can watch the stream without getting ready for class. Nice! I'm glad you're able to watch more like in a restful way, I guess. Less stress. The movie was really good. The visuals were amazing to see as well. I highly recommend watching it whenever you're able to or interested in it. It's also a science fiction action movie. Maybe I'll ask my friends. I think... Oh, I guess the movie that I watched recently, I think it's one of the... Ooh, I forget what's their name. The one that did like Paprika. Paprika, Millennium Idol, I think? And then Perfect Blue? Me and my friends were watching, or my friends suggested watching it because they're very like artistic, psychological kind of movie. But me and my friend didn't know what Perfect Blue was about. It caught us by surprise. But it made us scratch our heads a bit because we were trying to look up what exactly the ending was meaning because we were a little bit confused. But oh boy. But it is an R-rated movie, so if you're not, you know, if that doesn't pertain to you, then I don't recommend the movie, obviously. Sketch is looking pretty, thank you. You got a request to draw this character? Qifrey? Well, hopefully you're enjoying drawing him, because he's very he's very lovely. I do like Qifrey a lot. I'm also thinking maybe I should use a darker color. Whoops, wrong layer. There we go, I think that's easier for me to see. Instead of making everything lighter and lighter while using like a mid-tone color. I'll just make these black so I can actually see the flow of the flowers easily. I always fit the petals enough for like 4 instead of 5. Don't watch many R-rated movies, but I'm looking forward to the Backroom movies, which will probably be the only... Ah, I forgot Backrooms is getting a movie, right? Very interesting. Is it more like... What would you consider that? Like a thriller, I guess? I guess the movies me and my friend were watching is technically... It's like a psychological thriller, I think? Is what it is. I do like thriller type movies. It was very creepy and kind of like unsettling. But I do like that kind of like genre or media. For in terms of like movies and shows, I do like that kind of stuff. Just not like blood, guts, and horror, you know? Well, horror is fine. Bloods and guts, I'm not a fan of. I'm a little squeamish. I'm procrastinating my character design work by being here and designing other characters I don't have. See, it's okay. As long as they're not like actually due. Take your time and like kind of like ease your way into it. If there's like characters you like, you know, sometimes it's a little bit easier for you to get into like a workflow state by easing your way into it like that. Otherwise, hopefully I'm not too big of a distraction for you. I also have some stray petals and stuff floating. So I'm not too sure if I like how clustered it is. But my goal was to have many flowers, so we'll see. I love your style, especially the way you shade with blue. You make it look so good. It's my favorite color. I think I'm the same way. I like blue and like cool purples quite a bit. So I like to incorporate them when I can. Even if it's like a significantly warmer piece, right? I still like to find a way to sneak it in. A few weeks ago, I made a 2-panel comic using... Oh, and used 2 languages, English and Greek. And I don't have any ideas for drawing comic, but let's just say it was the first time. I think it's a good attempt to, you know, just try things out, right? Even if it's your first time, there's always room for improvement. But also, you know, seeing if you enjoy the process, if you do or you don't. That's cool that you're trying it out and doing it in 2 languages though. I don't think I've ever heard, like, in person, someone speak Greek. I don't think I know anybody, like, close enough to me that would speak Greek. It's coming out in May, and I think the movie is considered analog horror, to be honest, or psychological horror, if anything. I think I was watching somebody who said that they want another good, like, analog horror movie again. But I don't watch enough horror to... I can't tell the difference, I guess. Because some of the ones that are a little bit more campy, kind of for fun, that's, like, poorly made, some of them are fun too, right? You know? There might be a bit of blood through OVO since some blood was shown in the trailer, but I don't think it's like the main focus. I'm so thankful for it since I don't like bloody scenes. Blood is like fine for me. I think it's like body horror is like what irks me or like makes me extremely squeamish. I think unless like the person realistically or like in real life is actually gushing out blood, yeah, I might not be the best person to ask for help. Maybe. I don't think I've ever been technically in that situation. So I actually don't know how I would react. Yeah, but body horror typically is a no-go for me, for sure. Messed up cutting the Bristol cardboard. Oh well, this is fine. I remember being in like, I think it was early on some of my design classes, cutting paper, like large paper, and then having like your large metal ruler like shift a little bit. It sucked. I know like a lot of me and my classmates would want to like, you know, cut it in one go, and then my prof would be like, you know, guys, you should stop doing that. Do like smaller cuts, shallow cuts, get it all the way through, like eventually. Just get like an initial cut so that you have something your knife can follow. Because we always have like the X-Acto knife cutting horror stories where your blade will slip over your ruler and cut into like your hand or your finger. And I've had it happen. Luckily it wasn't like terribly bad, but it was not great. I wonder if I should include some smaller ones, like ones that are not like fully bloomed. If that's the case, I feel like I should include like branches then. Maybe the branches are inevitable at this point. Unavoidable. I'm learning Greek even though I'm Indonesian who can speak English, and in Indonesian I decided to learn other languages, and that is Greek. That's very cool. I don't think I know enough people that like pick Greek as like their language of wanting to learn first, but that's very cool. To me, if there's a little to no jump scares, but it's still in the horror category if it's psychological horror to me, but there's probably a better way to see what it is, or what it is, which, to be honest, if that makes sense. I guess like I think that's why I like psychological thriller, because it gives like horror vibes, but like not in the same way, if that makes sense. Like it messes you up mentally. I don't know, it's a good thing. The only time I got super grossed out to blood is when eating and watching something that grosses me. Yeah. Even like sometimes when I'm eating, I think my dad's the same way. I don't like toilet talk while eating, preferably. You know? Sometimes like typically I think it's like fine, but if you're getting into the nitty-gritty, it's like please don't talk. Do not speak while I'm eating. It's a pain. Yeah, cutting paper, like larger sheets, I think was like a problem my class had initially, I think. I need a thick ruler so I can cut with a box cutter. Or box cutter? I also don't like body horror, to be honest. It's too much gore for— yeah, like I don't want to see stuff coming out of bodies. I don't want to see like— what is the other one? It's like body horror. Like nothing getting close to an eyeball. Like none of that, please. Qifrey and the flowers is looking great so far, Rin. Thank you, Star. Thank you. I'm back. Welcome back. Also, I'm trying to finish this project before it's due on Wednesday. Good luck. Hopefully the 3D project goes well. I feel like it might be too many flowers. Maybe I should make them larger. Should I make these larger? Is that crazy? I don't hate this. Let's make it spill out behind his fingers though. Don't like horror movies, even though I already watched 1 or 2 horror movies in my campus. Usually lessons are for fun Fridays for watch the movie, even though not always horror. Yes, you don't like it. I feel like horror movie with friends, it's fun, you know, because like some people can like joke about it, or like, you know, you can make it a little bit more for like kitschy feeling or like humorous. But granted, like I haven't watched a lot for me to have like a definitive answer if I like horror or not particularly. I like horror games, but like I like watching people play horror games. Like Like, I think it's one of my favorite genres to watch people play. Especially like the older RPG Maker ones. I really do like, which is why a lot of like my Oshis that I typically watch, a lot of them play those types of games, which is like more up my alley. Yeah, I can see that, to be honest. But for me, as long as there's not a lot of blood and jump scares, I can watch some light horror movies and shows. That's fair. I feel like it's a little bit more like palatable that way. Like, although it's not considered entirely gore, but I kind of got grossed out watching scenes of Chainsaw Man when eating. I guess it does have quite a bit, right? Like, for me, so I think it's the beginning of season 2 of Attack on Titan. I forget his name. Was it Mikhail? The way that he perishes. It was not okay for me. I don't know if it's because I took such a long break from watching Attack on Titan. Some of them are just like, they irk me more than anything. Horror games and movies you cannot. That's fair. That is very fair. But is it like playing versus watching, or are they about the same for you? Like playing and watching? Because similar to like horror movies, I haven't played enough like horror games for me to know whether or not I would freak out. But I feel like me and my friend are similar, and she said she was having a hard time with some of the newer, I think it's one of the Resident Evil games. I don't think it was Silent Hill. Watching people play Lethal Company is funny to me. When dark humor is added to horror, it's really funny, Loki. Yeah. Lethal Company made it funny though. Definitely, for sure. What are you into lately aside from Witch Hat Atelier? I'm still into like Genshin and Star Rail, just not as like heavily. I'm waiting for a character in Reverse 1999, but I heard some news about it. I don't know if it's true about Reverse 1999's future. What else am I into right now? Because like music-wise, there's like a bunch of different things. I think QWER has like new music coming out. Plave had stuff come out recently, which I love Lunar Hearts so much. Me and my friends like did a karaoke night. I think it was the beginning of last week, I guess? Like a week ago, basically. And we're singing like old K-pop songs. Not even old. I'm talking like, well, old to some people. 2nd gen, 3rd gen, we were singing. Oh boy, like none of us can rap. It's funny. One of my friends can like rap a fair amount, but I think it's because she struggles with the Korean lyrics. It makes it harder for her. And we just did strictly K-pop songs out there. I think next time we're gonna do like Western pop and J-pop. That's always fun. Yeah, QWER has a comeback. I think their thing is called, is it graduation or celebration or ceremony? I forget what it's called. There's too many things that have like similar titles nowadays, but their promotional photos are cute. I forget what made me get into QWER, but they're such a cute group and their music's fun. I do like their music. And I feel like I've seen Chodan from the MBTI house before. I think it was her. Okay with mild blood, but not too much. That's fair. I think majority of people don't like blood, you know? So I think that's understandable. Hello, Emisa, welcome. Trying to draw Lohan right now, and the sketch I'm doing is really it's really tempting to transfer to my iPad to finish there. Is there a reason why you don't want to transfer it potentially? Also listen from a K-pop band. I love youthful songs. I like, if I had to describe it, I like songs that either sound like spring or sound like autumn. Does that make sense? Or like, because sometimes I like very poppy sounding or like rock or hip hop, but I do like something like Cheers to Youth from 17, or like Kidult or Together, or there's so many songs from them I could pick. But it's kind of like the more cheerier, lighter sounding songs typically. That or I come kind of like more, what is it called? Like ballads, more drama-ish. I do like those ones. Drama OSTs are very easy for me to love. They have like a very particular sound, I feel like. Or like K-drama OST, I mean. It's mostly since I got my water-based markers to use to sketch, but it's been a hot minute since the last time I rendered something on my iPad. I might do both, but right now I'll focus on the digital one. Ah, I see. I was just wondering if there is something in particular stopping you. Yeah, fresh vibes. I like fresh vibes or songs that will make me cry. You know, that kind of feeling. I don't know if it's because like I need something that gives me like a cathartic feeling. Some sort of catharsis that I need, but I feel like it's always been like that. Those are the types of songs that I like. Because I think last night I was listening to Novel Bright, and I like their sound a lot, but they're a little bit more like rock. But typically it's more like, I guess like, yeah, fresh sounds, very youthful, kind of like spring, or entirely like ballads. Heartwave, I feel like I've seen them. Wait a second. Or Heartswave? I think I've seen them before. Are they a band? Oh yes, I've seen this guy, because the guy with the mask. I forget why I saw like promotional stuff from them, but I thought their name was cute. I'll go on a walk and be back soon. No worries, have fun on your walk. Also, I feel like the circle pattern that I've been using, I think it works better for clovers, because if you split it like this, you can easily plan out the clover shape. Like this. Because these flowers aren't particularly flat per se, it doesn't work the best. Matt's Forever, welcome, and hello. Yeah, I think I've definitely seen the guy with the mask, because I remember them being a band, and their name was cute. I'm pretty sure it's because I saw like some sort of promotional thing on my Instagram at some point. Because now I don't know how I want to draw the flowers that are going to be sitting in his hand, because I feel like they should face like this way. Should probably put this in front or this below. Hello Moon Journals, welcome. Last time I draw a Southeast Asia map and using destination place for vacation. I don't know what the name is for Tempad Wisata on paper, but it was bad because I can't draw on paper. Ah, I see. I don't know what the English for that would be. He's just a silly little guy. That's cute. Where are the flowers coming from if they're falling? I don't know. I mean, Witch Hat Atelier has magic, so I can only imagine maybe it's a wind magic taking them. And it's mostly just for aesthetic. Also, my mom gave me these, I forget what they're called. I guess like they're kumquat peels? I don't know, I really like them. I keep chewing on them. They're like, I don't know if they're preserved per se. I used to eat these when I was a kid, but my mom bought them recently, and I do like the taste of these. Even though like I hate citrus peels, I do like these. Hopefully I won't spend like an egregious amount of time putting all these flowers on. Coloring is gonna be a nightmare, but you know it's okay. I hope my chewing isn't too loud. I apologize if anyone hates like mouth noises. But if you guys also are a fan of Witch Hat Atelier, do you guys have a favorite character? Because I'm curious on people who haven't read the manga are going in mostly just based on the anime. Because there's definitely some characters you're not going to see until like a little bit later. Like Orugyo and Elira? I do like her as well. She's very cool, and I respect her. Brush Buddy, yes. ASMR stream chewing sounds. I hope it wasn't too loud. I apologize. But we do love the Brush Buddy. It's so cute. The thing is like I wanted the flowers to be pushed in towards his face. I should have made the hand a bit closer. I think I didn't want these two hands to overlap because I'm iffy about this hand. I also don't like the ribbon shape, so I might have to change it a bit afterwards. Hello Mocha Studio, welcome. I'll put another flower here. I guess I will. This will make more sense. Uni? I don't know how to say his name. Uni? He's kind of growing on here. I do like him as a character. I need to know more about him. Like, I hope eventually, you know, at the point where the manga is, I hope that there's a little bit more, not exactly closure per se. Well, I guess closure, but I feel like it's gonna be a while considering what happened. And I hate his mentor, like the original one. This might be too many flowers. I should have made them larger. The sketch looks really good so far. Will there be color and render too? If I can get there, I will probably. If not, I'll do it off stream time. Because I'm hoping once they place all the flowers, we can do a very light background. Because these are going to be like at a smaller scale, which is kind of why I'm regretting making the flowers tiny. Because it's gonna be like photo card size. It looks a little bit overwhelming, which makes me want to like make them larger and potentially like liquefy it. I'm hoping to get to some coloring today. Would be the goal, but I don't know. We'll see how long I'll stream, because I don't think today was going to be a long stream anyways, because I do need to prioritize commissions. And so far right now, like I don't really plan on doing commissions on stream, because I want to be able to give them like my full attention while I'm drawing. If that makes sense. This drawing is so cute, I love it. Thank you, Mocha. What songs did you sing at karaoke? We sang a lot of Infinite songs. We sang a little bit of Beast or Highlight. What else did we do? We did I think we only did one G-Friend song. We ended up doing B1A4. 2 PM. I'm surprised we didn't do a GOT7 song actually, now that I'm thinking about it. We did EXO because my friends humored me because I wanted to sing Don't Go. I think it's Don't Go. Because I love that song. And I got revived wanting to sing it again because I heard Dogyam and Seungkwan do their version and I forgot about the song so much because I don't really listen to EXO all that much anymore. We did BAP, we did Block B. It's a lot of guy groups because one of my friends doesn't sing a lot of girl groups, or like she doesn't know a lot of girl group songs, so the only ones we did was like, I think Girl Generation was potentially, we were gonna sing, same with like 21. But only did G-Friend because I think my friend said like she knew the debut song and we're like, okay, cool. And then maybe my friends also did M Black. But that's like one of the ones I remembered the least. I think it was 100% by M Black. I only remembered the chorus. Like everything else I did not remember because I think I know This Is War and Mona Lisa more. More than 100%. Or like Why or Stay, I probably would have known more. But I was struggling. I'm glad my friends knew it because it would be awkward if all of us were just listening to the instrumental. I've not read the manga, but I saw the background. I saw the backgrounds I knew, so I like the fuzzy worm in Coco. That's rare. Coco I do love a lot. And I hope that further down the series people will stop hating on Agot. Because right now it's not doing great for her. Oh, thank you for coming to the stream though, creative creature. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day though. Maybe I will have to put branches. I really don't want to. Oh, Nicola. Welcome. First time tuning into your stream. Welcome, welcome. I'm taking my 5-minute break now. Do you guys do like the Pomodoro method ever? I always forget that I should be probably doing that a little bit more often so I can plan proper breaks and like times for me to actually lock in while drawing. What is the songs that are stuck in your head? Lunar Hearts by Plave, I think is what's currently stuck in my head. Don't Go by EXO. And then I was talking about this with my friend, I forget. I was listening to Novel Bright, but I think none of them are stuck in my head. I did put like a song recommendation. I forget his name. Matsu. It's like Kanao Matsu something. Matsu something. But he has like a new song that I really like. And I realized that his vocal, the way he sings, kind of sounds like Yudai from Novel Bright, like the vocalist. And I forget what other song that I listened to that made me follow Kanao. Because I do like his singing a lot. So I don't know if I want this covering this part, because I want to be able to render that later. Okay, a few more so we can follow the ribbon. Wah! Make sure to stretch since we're past an hour. Hello, Lana. Just joined the live. Holy moly, that looks amazing. Thank you. You tried it once? Did you like it? The Pomodoro? Also, how did you make your overlays with Procreate? I don't think I made any overlays for... Oh, with Procreate. Yeah, I didn't make my overlays with Procreate. I think I have a video on talking about how I made my stream layout. I did them in Clip Studio Paint instead. But the easiest way is to screenshot your... What is it called? This god dang fruit fly. Screenshot whatever window size, whatever you're using. So let's say like the Procreate window, and then you can basically just carve out like a rectangle that holds that spot and try to figure out your layout from there. I think that's probably like the easiest way. But mine's like, I feel like my layout is very, not bare bones per se, but it's very simple. I was struggling a little bit with making the collab stream one with Hina, because I did not know how I wanted to fit everything into the stream to make it look not too cluttered. So next time I do it, I might move where the chat is so it's not sitting behind the person I'm collabing with. No, but I would, but I don't know. I do like doing the Pomodoro, especially like when I have to do larger projects, but like more recently I haven't been on the ball with using it. Excuse me. I did it for a bit when I played On Together game demo, but I don't usually... I found it to be really effective when I did though. Oh, that's good. Because I know some people really like it and some people, I don't know if it's because they just couldn't get used to it, maybe? Because I feel like in terms of like the amount of work and the amount of rest, I feel like it's very effective. I love your VTuber model, thank you. Bending and bowing pose is hard to draw, low-key. I think any compressed pose is very difficult to draw. Yesterday I got procrastinated on homework online, yay. Is that a good thing? I think I need to try it again to decide if I like it. Cause I think if you're not used to it, sometimes I do find myself being like, why is, like, you know, however long session you're doing, why is it so long? Because I do change my indicator it to typically like my workflow. So I think I do half-an-hour intervals with 3-minute breaks in between. And then my long break is like 15 minutes, I think. So I think I do 4 sessions of half an hour. So it's about like 2 hours of working before I take like a long break. But I don't know if Pomodoro is like, it's supposed to be a specific time frame. Because if it is, maybe I have to look into that. Maybe it can be a little bit more effective for what I need it to be. Who knows? Also, I think I was supposed to send you something, Star, and I forget. I saw these really cute haiku bags. Ah, thank you for the dono. Could Rin pronounce Alexei Vaktonogovich Moro? I don't know how to say Russian names. But good for you for being able to say it on your first try. Hello, RT Show, welcome. It happened anyways, that's fair. 9 minutes left till 6 in the morning. Are you usually awake super early? I hope you're not staying up for the stream specifically, because you said it's Monday for you, so hopefully you have enough rest. Like, I see what I want in my head, but when I draw it, it looks like crap. It's okay. Just find more like source material or do as many, you know, sketches you need until you get the vision that you want nailed, right? Because sometimes, like, when you're visual, I guess, like, I don't know, it's not your imagination. What am I saying? When you're visualizing your drawing and you put it to paper and it doesn't come out the way that you want to, sometimes there is that gap, right? Either your brain doesn't know how to interpret, or not your brain, I guess, like, you don't know how to interpret or know how to draw something, so it might not turn out the way you want. So that's like the time where you might want references or looking up source material. You might have to do like several iterations to get there. If anything, I feel like it's more like a not a checkpoint, what do I want to call it? It's like a place to see where you're at, you know, and then find supplementary material or practice that will help you bring up to your, like, bring it back to the place you saw it in your brain. Later tonight I might work on my final for my life drawing life. Ah, it's like a still life drawing? Hello Envy, welcome. Yeah, haiku bags. I saw the haiku suitcase luggages the other day and those were really cute. I think these ones were closer to like totes and or like the, what is it called? You know, like the Japanese school bag kind of vibe? They look really cute. Because like they're more like inspired by the haiku teams rather than being like, put the logo on. The Aoba Josai one looks really cute though. I'm gonna see if I can find it and send it to you. What shows have you been watching? I haven't been watching anything right. Oh, well, technically, I am catching up on Tamalan's B-side. I want to watch Go For It Nakamura-kun because I think I talk about this on Monday. Basically, on my Tomodachi life, Kaisen is such like a head over heels, low-key boy failure type on my island for Masaki, and I saw this really cute clip of Hirose and Nakamura-kun, and it kind of reminds me of Kaisen and Masaki from my Tomodachi life, like Crack Island. So I kind of want to watch Go For It Nakamura-kun because it's cute. But also, I've been watching Taskmaster. I've been really enjoying Taskmaster. It's very comfort and funny. The comedians and like the hosts are funny. It's lowering my chair. Ah. Oh, you're drawing yourself as a figure. Ah. I usually draw a sketch for 2 days and for line art to finish the illustration. It took me 4 days to finish it. Very nice. I think there's never a rush to finish a drawing, you know, unless you have like a deadline. So take as like little time or as much time as you need. But in-class drawing life from the model. Ah, I kind of miss doing what's it called? Modeling sessions? Model sessions? Life drawing model sessions? They're always very fun. I always felt bad. One of my sculpture classes, well, the only sculpture class technically I took, where I low-key had beef with the prof. I felt bad because this one girl was definitely legit about to faint when she was modeling because all the heat lamps were on her basically, and she picked a pose that was very upright and very stiff, so she basically like locked her legs, so she was not getting like proper blood flow, and she was like, her face was turning extremely red, and we're like, can we stop? So we had to like let her stop. I think she was not able to continue her session. I felt so bad because I think she didn't want to say anything to disrupt us. We had like a lot of like regular models that we would see a lot. Like during my drawing course, I saw, I think a model 3 times because I had them from sculpture, I had them for drawing, and I had them for my painting course too. I always find it funny that like a lot of my classmates would joke that like for sculpture busts where you have like 12 students doing the same bust at like varying degrees, but like they're basically of the same model. If for some reason after like we fire them and they, you know, they could become solid, if for some reason like in the future we all decide to bury these, someone might think like this random model is like some sort of god or a deity or something that we all worshipped. Because we made so many sculptures of them. Hello Mevrat, welcome. Hate using charcoal but getting used to it. Are you using like compressed charcoal or vine charcoal? Compressed I always loved using. Vine charcoal was like, it was a bit too wispy for me. You finished watching Avatar: The Last Airbender? Goated. I love Avatar. I'm watching The Falcon and The Winter Soldier 3 episode today, and we'll watch. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Sounds like a very interesting title though. She's okay. Yeah, she was okay. We were able to stop the session before she like actually passed out. But we could tell that she did lock her legs pretty badly. Because she was like, someone had to basically, we had to put her robe back on and then, you know, help her down. Whoa. We're almost done with the flowers. I'm gonna see if I need to adjust the sizes of them, maybe even individually before we start coloring. Because I think, other than the ribbon for Qifrey's hat, I don't think there's too much to adjust for himself, per se. I might tilt his head actually, maybe. Even more. We'll see. It's like I showed you guys in the time lapse. If I showed it here, it was gonna be a little bit more airier. I feel like with the flowers that I have right now, it's very condensed. So we'll see. Because I might make the flowers super light anyways, like in color, so maybe it won't be, you know, too bad. Still deciding if I take 2 years for university because I'm transferring there once I finish my college. I mean, if you can also ask a guidance counselor as well. If you need feedback about potentially your post-secondary route. It's a lot of flowers, yeah. This might be a mistake. We'll see. I honestly think I shouldn't have condensed it so much here, but you know, maybe it's okay. So we're gonna get rid of this one, which is my old ones. Bring back Qifrey. Now I'm thinking, do I render flowers separate from Qifrey or all together? So I'm kind of tempted to do it all together, but it might be easier if I do it separate. It's just hard for me to imagine at this point. Because I started off larger here and then immediately shrunk it. I may also have to move his hands, which in turn I will have to move some of those petals. Maybe I want it like this. Separate from the flowers? I might do them together. I'll just color them separately. Just because, like, for my layer hierarchy, I need some to be in front and some behind, and I know it's gonna be a pain for me to render juggling both, because I know my brain's gonna have a hard time debating if I want to keep certain flowers in the front or certain flowers in the back. I'll just do a lot of, like, detailing and coloring before, like, I officially merge everything to render Qifrey. Otherwise, I think we should be okay. Looks great so far, Ren. I can't wait to see its color. Thank you! Qifrey is pretty though, honestly. I think I'll merge the lines together. We'll just color it separately. I think that way I can also see if I can balance the colors a little bit better with Qifrey. I also need to figure out what's going in front and behind for the ribbon as well. Maybe I'll do it after. I need to correct his ribbon. I hate how bulky it looks. Oops. Are you telling me to hydrate? Give me 1 second. Is this going to be a card? Yeah, I want it to be a photo card. Hence the template that I have in the background, which I don't use a lot. I kind of just draw willy-nilly. I think I use mostly the template when I need to plan out text, so it's not close to the edge. Hello, Joj. Welcome. Drink a Wawa. You guys should also hydrate if you need to. I was gonna make honey lemon tea earlier, but I think I've been drinking it too much. I should limit myself a little bit. We're just gonna fix up the ribbon because I hate how bulky it looks. I also want it to be twisting and turning more, but I think because I have it already on the sketch in a certain way. Let's see. Oh, but his hands. Do I want his hand in front or below? I guess behind might be better. Excuse me. I kind of want the ribbon to weave in and out of the flowers, which means I think below these ones. Yeah, I think I want to do it like this. Through this way. I remember a girl in my class decided to make an animation clip like this. Level of detail took her 6 years for 10 minutes and the result were gorgeous. Also worked. Oh, that's very cool. That's kind of crazy to do that level of detail for an animation. I guess that must have been very worth it for them in the end, seeing it all like complete. Hello, hello. Haven't caught a Rin stream in a while. Hope you are well. I'm doing well. Welcome to the stream, Dreamy Cielo? Welcome, welcome. You always draw in one layer. Just want to know, do you think you can control better than a lot of layers? I don't technically draw in one layer. I do render in one layer to a certain extent. Because for sketches, you can see I already have several, either for just planning. And right now my current sketch is already split into 3. But when it comes to rendering, on Procreate specifically or on the iPad, I just hate layer management. I think maybe because I find it easier if you have like a keyboard as well. So I try to keep my layers minimal so I don't have to constantly reopening up this window. And I think this is more particular to Procreate because they have more like hidden menus. And technically, like things like even for color picking, you can pop out the windows and have them floating instead, which I don't care for, I guess. But for layers, I don't want to constantly keep opening up the fiddle and find like what layer I need to work on. So for rendering, I try to keep everything on one layer and then merge whatever is necessary. But if I have like a problem rendering like a certain object or a certain area, I'll just make a new layer clip it, color it the way that I want to, and eventually merge it, you know? I think that's a little bit easier, which is why I don't like when there's like a misconception of like many layers versus like fewer layers is better than one or the other. It's very contingent on however your art process is. And for me, I'm just a little bit lazy when it comes to reopening my menu, if anything. Because if I could and I had, I don't know how to explain this. It would be easier sometimes when I'm coloring for things to be on separate layers. Like I wouldn't have to repaint some areas over and over again. That's definitely for sure. But I also just have a preference of the way that I work. I just like in general, so I don't mind if I have to paint things over and over, as long as it's not for like a deadline or, you know, I'm trying to keep it under a certain amount of time. I think it's also more recent that I've been using more layers for my sketches and separating them by color so I can visually see them easier. Oh, and another point is that before, when I used to have my only 64GB iPad, I try to keep my layers at a minimum because at a certain file size, your layers are going to be already very limited. So I wanted to keep things down to a minimum, so I kept merging layers whenever I could, just for layer management and space and storage. Because everyone's process is like very different, so it's like use what you want to use, when you want to use it, how you want to use it. It's all like very particular to your own drawing process. I've been doing digital art, but when I color, it always turns out flat looking. Do you have any tips? Excuse me. Flat, I guess it might depend on like what look you're looking for in particular. Typically it's like understanding form and lighting is probably the most important, as well as just like in general values. So understanding some of the visual hierarchy of how things are presented. Like if you want more atmospheric backgrounds to make things look like they have more depth, typically the background would be lighter, rather than, you know, what people think are as like, you know, if something's behind another object, typically it's like darker. It's kind of like maybe the mindset, things that are closer to you typically should be darker. Having strong lighting is like a fun way to add a very dramatic look, or like to show a lot of like highlight for a form. I think form is probably the most important for that. Understanding how to give that object a little bit more depth. So practicing your shading, your highlights, and how it hits like an object, rather than just like, oh, for it to have like a more sense of a 3D shape, I'm gonna make everything darker. Or like my shadow's like super deep and dark, which works to a certain extent, but if you also don't get like the shape of the shadow correct, it might look a little bit off or flat, right? Because if you have like a round object, let's say like this, let me alpha lock it. So no matter how dark you make it, this is gonna read very flat, right? But even if you're just like adding a bit of a curve, at least it give the shape of the circle a bit more of a like a orb shape, because of just how I did the shadow versus doing it directly across for shading, because this gives you like no context of what this object is. But at least for if I shade it with like a curve, knowing where the light would hit it or the shadow would hit it, it'll give more context to the form. Does that make sense, hopefully? This form is something I struggle with too. In terms of like clothing, sometimes I make them more bulkier rather than like thinner. Same with flowers. I always find that I make flowers look rubbery. Hey, welcome! Welcome, welcome, and good morning. I want to ask how you get super smooth lines on digital. I think it might depend. So one could be like physically your hand. So this could be applicable to traditional art as well. So using more of like your whole arm and kind of like low-key locking your wrist and having just like one fluid motion for your lines, because I think it also depends on what you consider as like smooth lines, right? Like, do you consider these lines smooth, or do you want it to be like line art and calligraphy where it's like very smooth, very consistent? Because otherwise in digital you can definitely use like a stabilizer to help mimic very smooth lines. Yeah, so the thing I was talking about, like about using multiple layers, is the fact like for coloring, because I do color and merge everything to one layer, sometimes if I want to like readjust, and this is like a pro and a con, sometimes I have to move several things all together as a bunch. So it's like affecting everything, right? But then on the flip side, sometimes for me having several layers, if I wanted to move, let's say Qifrey's eye, I would have to go to, I guess, like his line art layer, then his base color, his sclera, his highlight, his iris, his pupil, and then move those, like all of those together, versus me selecting literally everything like this and moving it. But on the flip side, I would be selecting his hair and I'm going to be shoving his hair along with his eye. So it's like, it depends on how your workflow is. So for me, I find it more manageable for me to use less layers. But like when I work in Clip Studio Paint, like I said, because I have a keyboard and a mouse, or like the way how I work, I have a better ability to move my layers like all together and visibly see it all at once. So I actually use more layers when working with line art and coloring if I'm on Clip Studio Paint specifically. Or like Paint Tool Sai, I used to use like 30 plus layers for a piece. Like for a very simple chibi, I would use like 30 plus, and then I forget what other drawing I did that made me hit the layer limit in Paint Tool Sai. I think it was like a 17 drawing, because each of the members had like 30 layers on their own, and there's like 13 members, so I think I hit the layer limit at some point. Hello, Moya Moya. Your Qifrey is looking pretty. Thank you. Hi, Rin. Looking good so far. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in, guys. Yeah, conveying capturing form with shading is tough sometimes. So, I forget... why am I blanking on their name? So people who know how to do like cell shading and pixel art, they tend to have a very good sense of form, right? By having very simple shading though, but it doesn't read like completely flat. I'm trying to remember their handle. They were here before in stream. It was Non. Okay, Furuyan. So they do very like clean lines, flat coloring, and then cell shading basically. But it's like very effective cell shading. To me it made sense because they said they really enjoyed and did a lot of pixel art as well, so I can see where it came from. But you should check out the artist. I think it's this Furuyan, right? Let me see. Furuyan? I think? Because I think they have a very good sense of form for like their figures and their backgrounds, their drawings. Their lighting's really nice, but they keep things like fairly simple in terms of like their choices in colors and stuff, which I think is like it's very effective. If you had to choose one software to use for 10 years, what would you use? Oof. If you feel like it's hard to choose. I'm gonna say Procreate because I do more of my finished illustrations in Procreate. And I like sketching in Procreate as well, in terms of like, you know, doing stuff like this. 6B pencil is always my friend. So I'm gonna say Procreate, only because also portability on my iPad is very much needed when I head out. Okay, Alex. Hello, Zeta. Welcome. Chia. Welcome as well. Also, by no means what I'm saying. Just take things what I say with a grain of salt. Like, some things that work for me won't work for you. And some things that work from like a different artist might work better than what I say. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of it I feel like is trial and error, other than like technical stuff, I guess. Because if anything, the thing I loved about like growing up doing art is the fact that you just experiment, let yourself go free, experiment, test out brushes, test out what each blend mode, layer mode does. What brush am I using? Why does this feel so strange? Oh, I'm not on full opacity, that's why. There we go. I love how your line work looks. It gives cozy vibe. Thank you. I appreciate it. I know it's like sometimes going from traditional to digital, there's a lot to learn. So it's very fair. How do you come up with such interesting compositions all the time? I don't know if I do, to be honest. Rule of thirds is a very good way of doing it. Visual interest. Also, like, if you want to drag... Like I said, I don't think this is a very good example. But let's say if this was a good composition, having things flow to where you want things to be more in focus. Like if I want more focus on Qifrey's face, have things direct your vision there, right? So if I have my flowers flow this way, hopefully it's going towards his face. You know, the ribbon could be done better. It kind of leaves you off the page, if anything. But there's some things you can do, right? And then rule of thirds, if you need to split it up properly. Obviously mine's not done properly, but like hitting these focal points are also very important. I think for me, at least like back in my uni days when I did fine arts, I had a better time finding compositions. So we would have like still lives of like, let's say like you have pumpkins and like cans and stuff, all these kinds of stuff of like random objects. I was very good at like picking good compositions for my still life pieces, but I think coming up with compositions is very difficult. I don't think I have a knack for it. I just do whatever and see if it sticks, and if it doesn't, you know, stick with it or don't stick with it. Because here's like another example that I feel like I could have done better. Because I guess this video already came out, so it's not a spoiler. Because I wanted to add text, and I feel like text would help. I feel like part of this feels empty, composition-wise. So, you know, I do like his face. I do like the blood smearing. I feel like text could help, or the way how I did the blood would have been, I guess, like smeared in a different way that I feel like could have been more effective compositionally, if that makes sense. I always forget where I put my pieces. Personal experience is important too when it comes to learn. Yeah, because like everyone learns in a very different way, right? And I guess like watching and seeing is a very good way, but it's not for everyone, right? And then sometimes hearing explanations from people doesn't work. Even if they do like a walkthrough, maybe it doesn't click until like you yourself do it, you know? Someone can explain it to you, but they can't do the understanding for you. Yeah, I think that's also like a very good way of phrasing it. I think it's really impressive how you keep your digital and traditional art still consistent. Your coloring and line is so distinct. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Actually makes me very happy to hear. So thank you. Procreate is a artist-centric as art takes time. Clip Studio Paint is animation-centric as animation requires rapidness. They're made accordingly. And then there's Ibis Paint and Krita. I feel like also, like, I agree with that, but also Clip Studio Paint has so much versatility. You can make it in the same way. I think it's just something about the tactility that I like about the iPad as well. Because I know for Procreate, like, a lot of people don't like the hidden menus, so it kind of drives them away a little bit. It's harder to adjust if you came from like a more desktop-centric art program, which a lot of people are more used to. You know, I think Ibis Paint is definitely more user-friendly in that sense. But for me, Ibis Paint felt a little bit more clunkier, which is why I didn't gravitate towards it. Which is why I'm saying, like, Procreate to me, at least, like, sketchbook-wise, like, or sketching-wise, like a sketchbook, it feels the most natural to me, at least. In Clip Studio Paint, I do like, I just haven't explored enough in it, I don't think, for me to have, like, a definitive like or dislike towards it, at least for, like, the iPad or mobile version. Because part of it is also just me being picky, right? But I'm thinking, do we merge these now? I'm prepped for coloring. I'm also low-key scared, so I'm gonna... Wait, this is a new layer. Pop this in a group. I'm going to duplicate it. We're gonna hide it. I think we're gonna merge this one. Fill the layer. Of course, there's areas I forgot. I got a small Winsor & Newton watercolor travel set and the Canson XL watercolor paper. It's nice to use and I want to do... Oh, that's fun. Actually, I've seen a lot of people use that combination. Canson XL is very fun to use, like, for watercolor paper. And I know a lot of people love Winsor & Newton. I do like their tube paints. I don't think I have like a Winsor & Newton, like a pan set, like a travel set. But their pan sets, I've seen a lot of people like them a lot. So hopefully you're having a lot of fun with them. Oh my god, it's him. Are we talking about Lowen? I'm slowly catching up on chat. A mix of both explanation through hearing and visually both help me when learning to draw. That's why I love watching art YouTube. Ah, yeah. I think for me, I'm a visual learner and then I have to do it myself to test and see. Otherwise, for me, it would be like explanation. I like knowing just like the why, I guess, rather than the explanation of how. Per se. Unless it's like super technical, you know? If it's super technical, then I feel like I do need the explanation plus the visual representation for me to follow along, but yeah. So I think I've talked about my painting experience. I was definitely the weakest painter. I would say so. I always say I was one of the weakest. I think I was the weakest painters in my painting course for a heck of a long time. Because like everything I did, it just didn't look right. Like the prof could explain things to me and be like, can you correct this and do this? And I'm like, I actually don't know what I'm doing. But then I came back from a trip to, I think it was from Hong Kong. And we had a crit on the following, or like I came back I think on a Thursday or something like that, and I had a crit on the following Monday. So I basically, for the next 3 days from Friday till Sunday, locked myself into the painting studio and pumped out the 3 paintings that I needed to do for the crit. Or was that 3 paintings? No, I think it's 2 paintings. 2 paintings out of the 3 that we needed for the crit. And my prof and like my classmates were like, oh, like these 2 are clearly a lot more, you know, better paintings than the one you initially did. Like, did something happen? And I'm like, I think something finally clicked. Something finally clicked. And then I think I have an okay grasp of how I want to work with acrylics. Oils is still a mystery to me. I will never understand oils. What do you study? I mean, what major? I majored in fine arts a long time ago. Lohan. Hello, Mizu. Welcome, welcome. I like to use Clip Studio Paint for more finished work, and I use Procreate for sketching. Ah, I see. I think a lot of people do use like the iPad and Procreate for like a travel sketchbook almost, which I think is very fun to use, like fun to do. Excuse me. Lohan has a very unique personality I like. He's fun. He's a fun character. Hello, sugarrush.com. I love your profile picture. The ditto. Very cute. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I want to get Lohan, but sadly might not be able to get him if he's releasing soon because I didn't play much in April. I also haven't, but there is a rumor he might be standard banner, so possibility. But I think like I might see if I can grind a bit of Genshin later because I am behind story-wise. Like I'm not finished Not Cry, so I could probably get more of the Primo gems and maybe go for Lohan. Because I think regardless if he's on standard, I'm gonna pull for him because my luck on standard is atrocious. That's fun. I majored in graphic design. I don't really have fine art in my country. Oh, I see. I wanted to do graphic design. Like, I think in my 3rd year, I was like, did I make a mistake? Maybe I should have went into graphic design. I think it's because a prof was like saying, hey, you should do like graphic design and illustration instead. And I'm like, sir, I would if I could. Do you play Genshin? I do. I've been playing since the release, or not the release. I played a couple of weeks after the release. I think it's like 1 month after the release. Because I played for Venti. I played for that boy, that man, the Archon. I'm also a visual learner and hands-on learner, but I love consuming walkthroughs and stuff like for enrichment. That's a cute way of saying it. I think that's probably the same way, because like I like listening to people talk about like I like getting info dumped, you know? But I don't think the info dump helps me learn in the same way that I think visual and me practically doing something does. Like I'm very a hands-on person, if anything, so other than sculpture. I don't talk about sculpture. Use Medibang Pro? Ah, I know a lot of people like Medibang. One of my like 17 fan artist friends used Medibang, I think, for a long time. Drawing Lohan right now, and I low-key love how insane he sounds in the English dub. I think that's why he's also a very fun character. He's very unhinged. Because I think people's like early interpretation of Lohan was more of like the sweet, calm type. Because he kind of has like the knightly, sweet, not sweet, calm look to him, but he's unhinged. Yeah, haven't played in a while. Yeah, I haven't either. Same with like Star Rail. I just finished like Amphorius. It was like the latest thing. But after talking to Hina, she's like, play for Dawnhung for like the more recent stuff, and I'm like, I'm very tempted. Oh, Reverse 1999. Wait, I'm wondering who are you waiting on for a character to pull on, or is there a character that interests you? You haven't touched the drawing in a minute too? That's okay, Day. As long as you're resting and giving yourself a break. Enjoy Tomodachi life. But I do love seeing your drawings. I'm gonna grab dinner now. Been thinking about a shawarma all day, but I'll be back if you're still streaming. Take care and remember to stretch and hydrate. Thank you, Star! Hopefully you can go grab your dinner and get that shawarma and don't get scared by a goose on your way. Hopefully it'll be geeseless. Thank you for stopping by, Star. Listening to a yap and drawing his peak. That's very fair. Okay, so let me do this. Okay, I did not think about colors right away. I do want to keep it very light. Do I really want to go with blue? I feel like this is low-key a nightmare to print though. A little bit more purpley. I might raise his cloak slightly to even out his shoulders a little bit. We'll see. Yeah, we're gonna work on a very simple background. I don't even know if I want to do like a sky background. I low-key want to do a grid and have the flowers just like in front of it. I don't know. I also was thinking just a random border, but the problem with grids and borders is that cutting the photo cards, they always get like slightly off-centered. So maybe I should just do a very subtle background and just have the flowers be main focus along with Qifrey. Ah, welcome to the stream though, Batshark BT as well. Welcome, welcome. Lowen is me, for real, for real. I'll send out the Sumeru. Ah, yeah. I think for me, I slowed down a lot right after Fontaine. Because I think there's just too much to do. So I've been like slowly chipping at Not Cry for a while. He's got gap moe in a way. I forgot the term where it's the other way. Yeah, he does. I agree with that. I guess like there is another word for it, right? But gap moe is like another way you could say it. Because I also do like characters with gap moe. Oh, your account got suspended? I'm sorry to hear that. I forget who voices Lowen in the JP dub though. There's a character right now for the half anniversary. The True Limited is out. Okay. You're pulling for Chung Herguang for my Liang Yu team. I also am waiting for him. I know it's Paper Huron, right? It's currently out. I was kind of hoping they flipped it because I would like to get Paper Huron, but like I cannot miss my opportunity to get Chung Herguang. I love him too much. It might be easier to look up the definition of gap moe. For me, it's like, let's say you have like a serious character who's like by the books, kind of like a strict person, but like on the side maybe they like cute stuff, or like they express, or like maybe they're a little bit clumsy or something. There's like a small, how do you describe moe? Is moe's more than just cute, right? I forget. It might be easier to look it up. For me, it's like, I like saying Artem Wing from Tears of Famous has like gap moe, but I think he's just a very general sweet person, so I don't know if that counts as a gap moe per se. There has to be somebody who has like bigger gap moe. Old Rugio has gap moe. And I think that's why I like him so much. He's incredibly endearing, but he's a little bit prickly. It's a little bit prickly. Something charming. It's like a charm point almost, right? I think like, I feel like a lot of people might assume like tsundere characters kind of have it. How are you so good at anatomy? You seem to know it so well. Do you use references? I do use references a lot. I don't think I use references as much for anatomy. My anatomy is very like basic and not structurally sound. You know, I think anatomy is like one of the things I struggle with the most in terms of like poses, especially because like I do more waist up or like bust up headshot-ish area, so I don't fiddle with the body as much as I should. But I would like to. I always should, you know, practice anatomy more so that I can do something more extravagant or dramatic or dynamic, you know? Have you ever thought of streaming on Twitch? I used to. I solely streamed on Twitch for like, I think, which years was it? Probably pandemic years, I think. Maybe around 2020 or 2021. I think it was like during, yeah, 2021 to 2023 maybe is when I used to stream solely mostly on Twitch. Then I took like a super long break and I decided that instead of always announcing on YouTube that I'm streaming, that I will just stream on YouTube. I don't know if it was the right switch over, because I do miss being able to like raid and find new artists much more easier on the Twitch page, I guess, even though like I know Twitch does have like a very hard discovery feature to some people. I do miss it sometimes, but I think a lot of people find it a little bit easier, right? If I stream on YouTube. Oh, Paper Heron lasts the whole patch, so I'm just praying that I get him early. Will be. Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know, actually. That actually is wonderful to know. So then I can hopefully get him and then Paper Heron later. I think it's Paper Heron, right? The girl that's on the limited right now, or whatever it's called. But hopefully you can get him super early as well. Oh, like there's something that's unexpected about their personality when it's just based on looks and vibe. Kind of. I feel like that's like, I think that's like part of it. I don't know if that's like the sole thing about like Gap Moe. It's like around that definition, I guess. I think it's because like Moe makes it a little bit harder to make a definitive answer of what Moe is. I guess like a charm point, something charming is like the closest. I didn't get to see Lohan in game, but I don't know why his face almost like my OC. That's cute. An affection or a cute attraction to a character whose action contradicts their appearance, and is what I got when I looked at it. I guess on the person earlier, Sugar Rush, I think that's like the closest definition, yeah. Artem is a male wife character. I think the reason why I said that Artem kind of gives me that vibe, there's literally something very specific at the very beginning of when you're playing Tears of Venus, where I think he has like an inkling that he likes Rosa. So in his spare time, I forget if he picked up the book himself or if Celeste, is it Celeste? Is it Celestina? I think it might be Celestina. I forget her name. Like the boss or whatever of the firm. But he has like a book on being, I think it's like how to fall in love or like how to love or something. I forget. It's very like dorky of him to do. And this is like the second top, no, I think, or he's the youngest top lawyer in their country or something. But he has like a book about like how to fall in love because he likes Rosa. So I think that's very cute. Welcome Rimuru. Welcome. Senior skip day tomorrow on Monday. Nice. You get a little bit of a break. How do you find your art style? I feel like art style is just like a conglomeration of like many things. Things you like, excluding the things you dislike, your current skill level. I feel like it always changes, right? Because like the more you learn, the more your style will reflect that. So I don't think, as long as you're not like specifically looking to go into like industry stuff or you're curating a very specific looking portfolio, don't worry about art style. Because unless you're catering to a client and you want to show consistency, or you're going into an industry, then worry about art style because they might be looking for something very specific. But otherwise, like, let yourself roam free. Because Because like if you lock yourself into drawing in a very certain way, yet you're learning a bunch of stuff, I feel like that's like stunting your own personal growth. So I feel like it's not as important to do like to specifically seek out having a very consistent art style per se. Because like even a lot of your favorite artists, you can recognize their style, but I don't think like they're pigeonholing themselves. Do you know what I mean? If that makes sense. My thing has always been drawing girls, but I love your style and I need to learn drawing cute cool boys for work, so I watch a lot of your videos. Thank you! Appreciate it. I also need to go back to draw girls again. I usually draw more like pretty male characters, I guess. I don't know if you really remember me saying that I don't watch anime, but I also don't watch TV shows in general, which is why I'm realizing results in me not knowing who to add in Tomodachi. That's okay. You can also just make, well, I guess it depends. Like, if you're into like video games, books, maybe you can do video game characters, maybe you can do interpretations of what you think the characters look like from the books you read. You can also just like make up characters of like make up new OCs, all that stuff. You know, it could be fun. I like the redeems and channel points features of Twitch, but I'm a mobile watcher and YouTube is really nice in terms of like it's less chunky. That I agree with. I feel like Twitch makes mobile very cluttered looking, I guess. But I also miss like the redeems and channel points. I also liked having like the free emotes and stuff for just followers. Are you Korean? I am not. I am Chinese, but nationality is Canadian. Okay, let's try our best to work on this. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make the background super overwhelming. Because like I said, because if it's going to be more or less photo card size, I might turn it into a print. I actually don't know. But I think simple might be better with the amount of clutter we have with the flowers. So for now, let's get our flats in here. I'm going to make a new layer afterwards for just solely the flowers, but for the base, I am going to select everything. This might take a while. If I'm patient, then there'll be less cleanup for myself. But about the Twitch thing, I do miss being able to raid into some of my art friends that I had before. I do feel bad. Because I think it's because I don't watch Twitch anymore as much as I used to. I think it's because like my interests have shifted a bit. But I did have a few art mutuals that I would love to raid into every so often when I could. But I don't know if it's too much of a hassle to switch back to Twitch again. I think it would be really annoying. Also, Twitch ads, I feel like they run more for longer when entering the stream. I don't know how frequent ads are on YouTube live streams typically. I feel like on mobile I can see a lot more ads because I don't have an ad blocker. Yeah, okay. Oh, it is Celestine. Celestine gave him the romance book. It was hilarious. He also did the cheesy dad joke and tried to impress Rosa. I was dying during his early character chapters. That's what I'm saying. To me, he had gap moe during that time because I think you're right that right now he has more of like oopsies. Kind of has like male wife kind of characteristics, which I still like, because I think he's still very cute. Cause like I think one thing I was scared about while streaming on Twitch versus YouTube. Give me 1 second. I need to. What is that line from? Oh, that is his cloak. Before I used to be scared about the fact that before, I think the discoverability on Twitch was a little bit more limited. So people who came in to watch my streams were very much just like followers, basically. Which, like I said, it's bad for like discoverability. But then on YouTube, I was scared of having too many random people coming in. But luckily it seems like to be a non-issue, so at least that's no longer a fear. What? Okay, here we go. I have a whole thing in my head about this, but I really like art style is really just art habits. Yeah, I think that's a good way, because it is kind of like a conglomeration of like your habits, the things you like, the things that you dislike. Currently, I don't post my drawings on Instagram. I usually post it on Tumblr, but I get a bot comment that is really annoying every time I post my art. Move. I don't remember if there's any way for you to restrict. I don't know if the bot is like constantly saying a similar phrase. Because if there's a way for you to get rid of that phrase, then maybe hopefully it'll low-key like block the bot in a way. I thought you were Japanese for how you style your characters in a fluffy yet sensual way. Oh, really? Or sensual style? I find that a little bit shocking. I always find it fun with that trend about being like, guess my nationality, because I can never really tell if there is like very specific looks to like certain countries' art. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like I know there's some tendencies, but like I don't know if there's like a very specific look to a country's specific art. You know, if they all draw, pretend like a very anime style. You know. Only watch Twitch mainly for Kenji. I want to make an art account, but I still don't have an art style. Should I make one anyway? I say you should. Just make the arts, like make the art account. Like I said, like art style will come to you naturally because it'll be just a conglomeration of everything. And it will constantly be changing. You usually aren't able to skip Twitch ads, so YouTube is usually more convenient. Ah, because I know, because I watch like some Twitch streamers from time to time, or I watch like AGDQ or SGDQ every so often, and those ones are like, they're streamed on Twitch, but typically I would watch them on their official website because I think they stream it there too. But before, like, you would get such long ads, and like sometimes it says like 1 out of 4, 1 out of 7. I'm like, why so many? And I know like a lot of it is like set at the very beginning of when you enter the stream, and then usually you don't get ads for like a super long time, so maybe that's why. In YouTube, I feel like it's kind of the opposite. You get shorter but more frequent ads, I'm assuming. Is the Discord server link invalid now? Can't open it? Usually it has time limit, and because I'm not super active in it, I don't constantly keep posting the link to the Discord, because that's kind of another reason about the Twitch thing. So the Discord was made solely for people to interact while I was live on Twitch. It was a way for people to post so that I could see their art whenever they were working on stuff while I was streaming. But once I stopped streaming, I think the Discord changed into more of like a my server type of thing, which I was not planning on having a server. I didn't want to have like a thing to maintain and constantly be on, which I'm thankful for my mods that were maintaining it. But also it got to the point where I did one of those drawing your follower videos, and I did it based off of like my Discord, and I think it attracted people who solely wanted to get their OCs drawn. So I low-key took the link down because I was thinking in my brain, like, I don't want people joining just for them to pester me to ask me to draw their OCs. So that's like another reason why I stopped, you know, promoting it. Qifrey mentioned, are we allowed to talk of spoilers in the chat here? Try to keep things spoiler free if you can't, Jilly. Because there's a few people who are anime only or planning on watching the series or reading the series later. Are you gonna do a face reveal? My face isn't a secret. I just have no plans on putting it on YouTube. Because like I said, there's plenty of weirdos out there that if they can just stumble on the channel, I'd rather them not. But like I said, my face isn't a secret. It's just if you know where to look, you know where to look. I'm not promoting my face either, you know? My luck in Tears of Famous has been bad lately. I've been trying to get the new Ardam birthday cards, trying to finish the game. Mario's the story and any Ardam cards I don't own or haven't read. Ah! I'm glad you're still playing the game. I like hearing about people still talk about Tears of Famous because I love the characters dearly. I just haven't been playing like mobile games this frequently anymore. But the cards are always like so beautiful. So I always love seeing the Tears of Famous art. But hopefully your luck gets better in DOT. Wishing the best. I think the way you draw flowers is pretty, and it's so cool to me that you always take the time to do a bunch and make it real. Oh, thank you! Thank you, thank you. I know I draw flowers very inefficiently, but they're fun occasionally. Thank you. Hello, Hollow Ask. Welcome. Love your art so much. Thank you. How did you make your brushes on Procreate? I didn't make them. I think the paintbrush is tweaked. I think the sketch brush is tweaked as well, but they're part of the Jing sketches sketch for the sketch round. And then I think Jing Sketches Basic 10 has the sketch round and the sharp render, I think. I just think the painting brush, I forget. I honestly don't remember where the painting brush came from. It might be one of these that I tweaked to have it to be a softer, just a circle, rather than whatever texture it was. It might be even similar to this one as well. Or I guess this is the same as this. No, these two are the same. And I tried changing it to be the round texture, a very soft circle, to see if I could get it the same. And I don't think it's quite the same, so I don't really remember what settings I changed for the paintbrush, but it's very similar, I guess. Do you have multiple hobbies? I do. Some of them I don't do as much as I do for drawing, because drawing is still my main hobby, regardless, because I do draw. I take a break from drawing by doing more drawing. I just switch it up. But I guess like some of the ones I don't do as often anymore, but I would like to get back into is cross-stitching and needle felting. But more like hobbies that I keep up with. I still... What is it called? Gaming, I guess. I've been reading a little bit more because I've been catching up on manga. What else is there? Crocheting I picked up like, I think almost 2 years ago. What else is there? I guess like just general sewing and stuff I've been trying to learn, you know? The meme that appeared during your prom. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. It's actually crazy. Fair, to be honest, that's wild. Yeah. I think that's why I backed off of my own Discord. Like, apologies to the people who are still active in there, but it is meant for like a different reason. Yeah, I low-key want to nuke the Discord, but I feel bad, so... Oh, lemon truffle cake, welcome! First time being able to watch your stream. Welcome, welcome. If I remember correct, didn't you used to show your face sometimes back then in your older videos? Older videos, no. I don't think I've ever shown my face in any of my videos. But I won't tell you specifically where to look either. Because technically it is on my channel. But it's not a video. And I haven't kept my face a secret before. It's just I don't want to be like it to be posted as a video, if that makes sense. Other things, like there's a reason why my face is there, I guess. The story cards from TOT are so gorgeous. I got invested into the main story. What to find out how? Yeah, I kind of want to watch someone play it maybe, so I can catch up on the story. Because I need to learn more, especially about Luke. Luke makes my heart break. I might fill in the space actually. Because I guess this is a flower, but I'm thinking, does it look too empty? It kind of does. I might fill this in more. We'll see. Because I feel like it looks too dense if I were to fill all of this in. But then it looks too empty if I leave just where I've drawn the flowers. Because I kind of wanted them to be pushed into his face a smidge. Have you tried cross-stitching? It's so funny. You can make... Yeah, I've done cross-stitching a few times before in the past. I think I have a video talking about like my old creative hobbies. Cross-stitching was one. Because I think there was... I think 3 or 4 people who did cross-stitching or some sort of like sewing or tapestry for their finals for like one of our painting gallery shows. And I think that's how I learned about like, what is it called? Learned about cross-stitching in general. And then we had like a guest artist come in and do a talk about his art. And a lot of it was like painting based alongside with cross-stitching. And I liked the method of how you cross stitch into like your Ada or into your fabric. I really liked it. How do you usually change the line art color? Because I'm pretty confused on that. So let's say we revert this back to normal and I can quickly show you. So pretend this is your normal sketch color. So for me, or I guess this is not my normal sketch color. Let me change this really quick. So this is my normal sketch color, typically. So my layer is on normal with the N, and I'm using kind of like a dark muted purple. But then right here, this is how I typically would change it. There's 2 kind of ways. So I would click on here, you press alpha lock, and alpha lock lets you basically paint or color in areas that you already laid in a color. So wherever I have all my sketch, I can manually change color like this, and it's only affecting just my lines because I only have my lines on this layer. Okay, so to make it a little bit easier, to fill in just like an entire layer, like my lines all at once, you can have it set to alpha lock and you can press fill layer and you can change it to whatever color you want. But for me, I usually leave it at this purple color first. Because this is what I initially sketch with, but then I would change my lines or my blend mode of my layer to multiply. And multiply gives, I don't know how to explain the effect. It might be something you have to play around with, but it kind of makes things darker, but it takes effect of whatever's underneath it. So because my base colors right now are very light, you can't really see it and my lines are already dark. So if I change this back to normal, and let's say we choose an orange color. Fill there. I'm also gonna alpha lock this and turn this to white so you can kind of see. So my sketch is now set to orange. If you change it to multiply, you're gonna see that it hasn't changed because multiply does not change if white is underneath it or if your lines are white or set to multiply, if that makes sense. So, if I were to change my base color to no longer be white, so let's say if I also used like a blue color, you can see that anywhere I'm adding the blue, the lines that are within the blue are also changing color. So if I use purple, it's kind of like a reddish color instead. If you use like an orange, it's back to that orange color. We use green, it's a different color. Like all of these are different colors, right? So these are kind of the line colors that we're getting. So multiply kind of helps me adjust the colors to whatever is underneath, so things appear a little bit softer. But for me, if I know that I want Qifrey's skin tone base to be, let's say around here, oops, might make him a little bit more pale, so we can add some shading. I can't tell if this looks dull. So I typically like setting my sketch color to be lighter, but also a little bit more desaturated to get it more of like a softer look. So that when we are ready to shade, the lines will change a little bit more appropriately. So no matter like what color I use, I pretty much can always see my lines, because multiply changes your line color to be darker typically, or like the color you're using to be darker, a little bit more saturated, if anything. Hopefully that kind of makes sense. Too many hobbies, not enough time. Fair. Thanks for the stream. Bye everyone. We'll watch the stream later. Thank you for coming though, Pink Panther. Trying to find the main... Oh. Trying to find the JP dub of the main story on YouTube. In the game, I just need to finish chapter 7 and 8. Ah, I see. I don't really remember where I left off for Tears of Famous. I'm curious about the plot. I need people to stop comparing Gojo and Qifrey, honestly. I'm gonna try my best to isolate all the flowers onto their own separate layer so that more or less I can color them without worry. But then I'm probably still gonna merge it with the Qifrey layer. I'll just have less to render, hopefully. We ain't wrong. Well, I mean, some people are. Some people think Gojo is the predecessor to Qifrey, which is crazy. It was funny comparison at first, but it gets old after a little while. I think we're like where you can't really... Yeah, I think I don't really care if people make the comparison. It's the people who are very opinionated on saying that, you know, Gojo is... or Qifrey is a copy of Gojo. Final stop. I wasn't specifically meaning you. I mean like the general discourse I see a lot on mostly Twitter, where some people are a little bit too stubborn to accept the fact that something came before another series. Because there's some crazy people trying to debunk it, being like, oh, Qifrey's initial design doesn't even look like that. Clearly they're inspired by Gojo. It's like, okay. First of all, it's not that deep. People be comparing any character with white hair to Gojo. They call Hikaru Monster Go. Ah. Yeah. Like I said, some people can like poke fun, sure, like do whatever, but I think it's like the people who are a bit too obsessed with like an idea of something where they won't let it go. I think that becomes kind of like the problem. Because I guess because the anime for Jujutsu Kaisen it is earlier, and then obviously people are big fans of it. But there's plenty of people who are like won't accept the fact that Witch Hat Atelier was out before Jujutsu Kaisen. And God forbid like two characters have glasses and have white hair. Have you watched Jujutsu Kaisen? And thank you for the line art tips. Yeah, no worries. I think Jujutsu Kaisen, I watched only... I don't remember how many seasons did I watch. I think I watched 2 seasons. But I already know like spoilers and stuff because I have a friend who reads manga super quick. So I often ask her questions and stuff. And if I ever get curious, I will either ask her or I will just read it up. My take is that they're both blue eyes, white dragon type of design. That is true. That is very true, D. Which episode of Witch Hat Atelier is your fave? I don't have a favorite currently. Because I think for me, it will be always like the most recent episode. I'm waiting for them to get to a certain point in the anime for me to have a definitive answer, because I also need to see like a certain arc. I also need to see El Rugio. The people said episode 7 might be the introduction. Imagine when I draw your OCs meet my OCs, Hikaris, Fyodor, and speaking Greek to your OCs and what they're thinking. Well, I don't think they'll be able to understand your OC if they're speaking in Greek. Be mostly blank stares all around. The Gojo Qifrey meme is so last month. Jokes aside, on Instagram, I've seen a lot of people comparing anime character designs, which I found funny at first, but I don't like when a joke gets dragged. I think some people also are... I guess how to explain it. Like, you can get the same vibe from a character, but like design-wise, they might share like 2 or 3 colors that are the same, but they look vastly different, but people will quickly say, oh, blank is a copy of blank, you know what I mean? But like I said, I don't really care if they have like that opinion per se. It's just like if you double down, then I'm like, why? Why put in the effort to double down on something that clearly like it doesn't matter that much, but it clearly matters to them. Yet when people criticize them and their opinion, they get all uppity, you know? That's usually my problem. Hello, Painted Pumpkin, welcome. Have you ever thought of making comics for your OCs? I think I'm more like in the idea of making like mini comics every so often, like I've done for some videos and stuff, or like sometimes little Instagram posts, but not for now. I feel like making comics is a very time consuming, but I feel like it requires a lot of different skills that I have not really dealt with, and I feel very ill-equipped. So I mean, like, either page layouts, story-wise, there's a lot of things that I would be too in on my head about to even want to like completely start, if that makes sense. Because I've mostly done just like mini comics that are very, they don't have like a very substantial plot per se. It's just more for fun and to draw them in like a very cute way. I don't even know why I'm coloring it this blue. I feel like I want them to be more purpley blue. We'll try again. But maybe in the future I will. I think for now I'll definitely just stick to mini comics. Because I haven't fleshed out a lot of their stories either. Like, I have a very basic script for how Masaki and Koji meet. Because if I had to make a comic of my OCs, it'll be mostly revolving around Masaki's story. And Koji's family and Koji himself kind of play like a big role in that. This is also his finger. Oops. I'm already plenty satisfied with, or so far with the Witch Hat anime because my sweet darling daughter, dearest Agacha. Yeah! I can't wait for people to eventually like learn to love Agot if they're just like anime fans only. Because her character development I always love, and like her with Coco, their dynamic. Or even like probably the arc that's gonna come up next in a bit, like after where we are currently. We'll also show quite a bit of development for Riche, which I'm excited for. I think actually all the girls get quite a bit of development. Actually, I don't know if I want to make these lighter or darker. I guess if they're closer in the vicinity of the other flowers, it'll just be darker. Otherwise, I could make it airier looking and make them lighter. We'll see. Geese avoided. Star, I'm glad. I'm glad you're able to get your shawarma. Them Canadian geese, man. Yeah. Mini comics are already fun to explore the characters. And I feel like it's just easier for me to manage. I already want to rip out my hair when I have to do... I forget, I think the latest one that I did has the most pages. And it's not even that many, but I can imagine myself getting already frustrated making comics for my OCs. I want to make some based off of what's happening in Tomodachi life because it's so absurd. It's not canon, but it's funny. That's for sure. I'm still locking in. How's your process, Ren? We're in the middle of figuring out colors for the flowers. Hopefully what you're working on is also going well. Your 3D project, right? See, when I see people say some OC design is copying insert random, like there is definitely going to be like coincidences, right? With like overlapping for like what OCs look like. I think it also doesn't help, but a lot of people who make the comparisons, like typically, I know a lot of it's like in jest, right? So like, you know, don't be bothered too much by it. But then some people, like I said, if they double down, is usually when it gets to me. But also a lot of them I feel like that double down don't do either a lot of design or art. Which maybe it's like also in turn why they might not understand why some people might get a little bit more peeved from their comments about it. You're making Ditto right now? That's so cute. I like that idea. That's very cute. I feel like, let's see, I might add a little bit of warmth to the flowers, but then maybe I should have done that first. Add a little bit of the peachy yellow color maybe. Because I do like when it's warm and cool at the same time. Especially because some of these flowers are going to read a little bit more white. I'll see how much I like this or not, because I might switch it so that it might be prints and photo card. Because I don't know how well these are going to read on such like a super tiny scale. Hikaris Fyodor are old because he was born between 530 and 213 BC, but he became immortal and he lives like a normal person without a left arm. Oh, then canonically, like, what is his, like, how to explain this? So if he stopped aging because he's immortal, is he stuck at like a very old age, or does he have like a canonical what his age would be before he became immortal? Like, is he stuck being like 30? Is he in his 50s? And is he in his 20s? Because I usually like those types of stories where the characters from like a different timeline brought into kind of like more modern society. There's a manga called The Name of the Night, and it's very cozy and the art style is gorgeous too. Oh, I'm kind of curious. Call The Name of the Night. I need to stretch my legs. Sitting cross-legged. Call The Name of the Night. Oh, the cover's so cute. Wait, what the heck? The art's so pretty. Oh, it's so cool. Actually, I'm gonna bookmark this. The art's so cute. I'm gonna ask my friend if she's read it. But thank you for the recommendation. I love the covers. The only manga I've ever read was The Way of the House Husband. It's so good, exactly my type of humor. I feel like I've seen a lot of people like that one. I think that's the one that had, unfortunately, very basic animation for the anime. But the characters are so cute. What Masaki think when he meets Hikari Theodora? When Masaki looks at Hikari's small magic olive branch, he might be interested in the plants if the olive branch is, you know, obviously plant forward looking. I think Masaki's not overly cautious as a person. He's a little less wary. He's a little bit more not airheaded per se. I think he is a little bit more easily trusting of people though. So take that as you will. The background is confusing me. A slideshow of the manga. Yeah, it's very, like, very limited animation. I forgot to put this back on. Maybe I need to see the overview. I don't really remember when I exited out. There's a reference there. Where did you learn art? Were you self-taught or did you have help from another person? I was self-taught growing up, but I did major in fine arts, so you can take that as you will. But if you're talking about specifically like this particular style, it's mostly self-taught. Trial and error, I guess, because I think you guys have seen, like, if you watched my old YouTube videos, there's probably a time where you can see where things clicked in my brain on how I want it to work in terms of my process. Because like I said, I do have a fine arts background, but it's more geared towards like gallery arts, which is technically not what I was wanting to do, which is why I kind of debated, did I want to switch to VCD? He looks like he's a 17-year-old boy with small magic olive branch that he has, and that's why he became a martyr. He Masaki might like coddle him. Like, what is it called? Like dote on him? Because technically he's younger than Masaki, visually, I guess. I remember your vids talking about those Japanese snack boxes. I'm really interested, but I'm Muslim. I cannot eat anything. Is there a way for contact? You can probably contact them. I know sometimes they show, I think, a list of what the items are available in it. But I guess it depends on what you can't eat particularly. Because one is pork, right? I think for Muslims, I think pork is one of the dietary restrictions. I think. Because usually in the booklet it'll tell you what things you like, allergies and like ingredients basically of each snack that's in the box. But I also wouldn't want you to purchase the box to find out that the things you bought you can't consume. I only got home from being at my cousin's birthday party. Now I can log in properly. Oh, nice. But welcome back. Pork, alcohol we cannot eat and drink. Pork, I feel like pork's not as popular as like a flavoring or like a snack thing per se. I'm trying to think, because like I don't even think there's pork floss or anything in any of the recent snacks that I've had. I think more of them are seafood, or I'm trying to think. I don't think there's anything particularly pork based other than maybe like the instant noodles. Alcohol, I can't guarantee, but there's usually no alcoholic products being sold in the snack boxes because that's probably a liability. But I think if you're concerned about it, there probably is a way for you to email like a representative or something. If you look on their website, depending on which one you're interested in. Pork gelatin, interesting. I guess that is true. Some of them might have it. But I feel like a lot of them use agar-agar in more Asian snacks, which I think is a plant-based gelatin. Unless I'm thinking about the wrong one. But to play it safe, like, you don't want to, you know, you don't want to play a guessing game, right? So I think it's best if you just contact like one of the reps or something on their website and see. Agar-agar is seaweed based? I feel like that is a bit more prominent in like Asian desserts, but I could be wrong because they might be using other gelatin. I'm not too sure. I should have colored them all together. That's okay. We'll just add more blue to Qifrey in general. So I think I'm lost with the colors. I don't want to make it too complicated, but I feel like maybe I'll make the inside of this one darker. I'm gonna have two versions of him, ancient Greek and modern Greek versions of him for the timeline. That's kind of interesting though. I'm really not up to rendering flowers right now though. Let's see, I might just end up coloring Qifrey first instead of rendering these. Then when I need to merge them, I will. I was looking through the personality types to pick one for Ditto, and there's one that says easily adapts into new situations. I think that's gotta be it. I feel like that fits the best. A lot of my Miis ended up having like very similar personalities. I think it's because like me, Selwyn, and Masaki had very like little deviation in terms of like the personalities, that until Kaisen was like vastly different, because I had 3 people like in more of the green color, so I ended up changing Selwyn, so he was I forget what section technically he would be part of, but he's like orange I think now. Hello, Emerald. Welcome. I don't know if I want to go pink orange or more like yellowy orange before we hit too much warmth in his face. Do you like to draw listening to music? Typically. If not, I usually have like either streams in the background, long form videos, like I mentioned earlier, because I've been watching Taskmaster. They have so many seasons out right now. I'm wanting to catch up on it because I find them very enjoyable and fun. I think I'm not sold on the background color. I feel like it has to be blue. Ah, I don't know. I made a few video game characters and it made me realize I like the cool characters because all the personages are around there. Yeah. I forget what color I don't really have on my island. I forget. There is like a certain type because even like when I was doing Moriko and Sato, their personalities were too similar. So to change Moriko's a little bit. I like how there are several different personalities like that. I was scared that was gonna be locked into like maybe only 8. I'm glad there's like 16 of them. It looks like those flowers would take forever, but you're doing them fast. Oh, thank you. I think that will take forever still. But I do have like a little bit of a shortcut that I can do as long as I remember to change the line, like my sketch lines to be fairly light, because it does make the rendering a lot easier because I can kind of like pick and choose to leave some of them a little bit less out of focus or less in focus and then some of them more out of focus. Because before when I would render them almost like all individually and then forget to change the sketch color, it was a lot more cleanup rather than like actual rendering it out. So it took painstakingly too long. And that's kind of like one of the times I would have wished that I separated them into like their own separate layer and have the sketch be able to be changed. But because I do merge my layers down, it makes it kind of impossible at that point. Oh, that's too dark. I feel like I made him too pale. Ah. How's your evening? I think it's been going well so far. I probably will have to stop stream soon because I have to eat dinner really soon. Been lurking a while on my live 2D model. Oh, exciting. I just looked up to see you're making great progress. Thank you. Your flowers always look so nice. They add a lot to the composition. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm always like iffy about my flowers, so hopefully it won't look too out of place. Because Qifrey does have darker fabric around his like neck and shoulder area. So I'll have to figure this out. Neck, shoulder, his sleeves. So maybe even make it a little bit more purpley, maybe even. Make it more dull. We'll see. Because I want to make sure these flowers can stand out to a certain extent. Which is why I was a little bit scared to make them completely white. And I wanted them to have dark blue, kind of reminiscent of water. But also because Qifrey does have blue in his design via his eyes, so... Let me pull up a reference so I can make sure I get his eye color correct. Qifrey. I'm doing everything out of order. What is happening? See, now I don't know if I want to make the blue more towards green almost. Similar to his eye color, because they're definitely more blue towards like purpley. I think it's a warmer blue. We'll see. I could also adjust his eye color. We'll see. I wish I could play Tomodachi Life, but I don't have a Switch, so I'm just... it's okay. Maybe in the future. I know for me, it's like I did get FOMO because I was watching so many people play it. So I definitely understand what you mean. I didn't really plan out where his highlight's gonna be. I think all of your flower and botany practice for Masaki paid off because whenever you add flowers or plants to a drawing, it looks really, really pretty. I love the way you did. Thank you! Thank you, thank you. The chandelier one I was definitely worried about. I had too many ideas that I wanted to do, but I wasn't sure I was gonna be able to execute it. But I'm glad it's well received. Put in the center. I don't know. Just came in to say hi, and Qifrey looks great. Have a good night and enjoy the rest of the stream. Thank you for stopping by, Emerald. I appreciate it. And thank you. Have a good rest of your night. Hikari's Theodore is a shy boy and he loves helping people, and he's a sweet Greek. Oh, that's cute. How do you choose your colors? Trial and error. But I also have like a preference of purples and blues, so I try to sneak them in when I can. Which is kind of like why if you see me working on like a specific piece, excuse me, what the heck? Sometimes the composition or the color or like the overall color scheme will always be almost skewed towards what is it called? Blue and purple. Because that's my favorite color preference. If not, like it's sometimes like sunset colors because I can still sneak in purples and blues very naturally. Or like have pinks for the same reason. But a way how if you're not sure how to not choose colors per se, if you want to like add other colors, like let's say I want to add purple to Qifrey's hair, maybe I pick like a really intense purple. Now obviously this is not gonna look right, but with like light pressure you can do like a quick swipe and pick kind of like a mid-ground color between your base color and the color you just laid down. And oftentimes you can kind of get like a subtle version. So that's like another thing I like to do. So if I want to blend in some of the skin tone from his skin to his hair, I can do it that way. Obviously, doing this in a non-digital format, it's kind of like a no-go. Unless maybe you're doing painting or watercolor where you can kind of like subtly layer up the colors. That's kind of like another way. Otherwise, it is literally, for me at least, trial and error. I wasn't planning on getting it because I wanted to focus on Animal Crossing New Horizons Pokopia, but I made the mistake of trying the demo and I got hooked. I am kind of sad that they don't allow you guys to... what is it called? Download other people's memes? Because I feel like... I don't know how it was previously in like the very first Tomodachi Life. Was it that restrictive? Because like I noticed recently too, it's like you can't download your screenshots. So if you unless you have like a capture card or you're taking actual like physical photos of your Switch or your screen, that's kind of like the only way you can really share it. Which I understand why, but I just want to know whether or not it was always like that since the beginning. I agree, your flowers work really well with your art pieces. Love them. Thank you. You guys are all being too nice. I feel like I always struggle with flowers, so thank you. Oh, you transfer using a USB cable. I actually didn't know you could do that, actually. I know, like, I can take some screenshots because, like, I have a capture card now because of the Pokopia stream, but I guess for, like, other people, I don't know if it's easier that way or not. Because I guess, like, because it's on, like, an SD card technically, right? You can transfer it that way. I was surprised you couldn't share it directly to, like, using the Nintendo app to your phone. Qifrey. First time here? Your Qifrey is very cute. Thank you! Also love your profile picture, because I love Danhung. It's been a while since I've drawn him, but he's always very fun to doodle. I might shrink his mouth. I feel like they're off center. Get a smaller smile. Put some color into his hands. I love drawing in Tomodachi Life. Something about the way the pixel art works when doing custom stuff just looks so satisfying. I've been drawing so many Pokemon. Oh, that's so cute! I've seen some people use like a website so it helps you convert pictures into the right dimensions to do pixel art in the Tomodachi Life custom thing. Because I love seeing people make all their custom crazy amount of like detailed or like their funny custom items. So I do want to add Hansuke as a pet one day. It's getting late, so I have to rest. I hope your drawing turns out well. Thank you, my brat. Thank you, thank you. And have a good rest and the rest of your night as well. Thank you for stopping by. I'm glad I draw Pokemon anyway, so I can directly draw it in Tomodachi Life without needing to copy pixel by pixel. Oh, that's helpful. It's also very fun. Hi, I was wondering if you were going to open your online shop anytime soon. I plan to buy your notebook and OC merch if you do so in the future. Maybe in the future? I'm still trying to iron out the tariff situation. So my problem is like the bigger items, I'm trying to find a way that incurs the least amount of tariffs for the customer to pay and or me to pay. So I'm gonna try to figure that out. I would like to reopen hopefully in the summer. But granted, at this time, I don't actually have any more copies of my notebooks, so I might either make new designs for the notebooks, or I might reorder my old ones. We'll see. Because it's been a while since I've drawn any new ones as well for the notebooks. But thank you for being interested in it. I'll definitely add OC stuff eventually, but I might wait a little bit longer for the OC stuff. Because some of them are like Patreon exclusive ones, I think. Or I might delay it so that people can have them later. We'll see. Oops. My man, you shouldn't have your buttons on your sleeve. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get to rendering today. I think I might try my best just to get through the bulk of coloring and then get into rendering either off stream, or maybe I'll try to stream again. We'll see. I won't probably not be able to stream again anytime soon, but maybe Friday. I want to get this one done sooner than later. Same with probably an Ru-Gi-Oh one at least. Would you consider adding your Gajinka versions of Hansuke? Oh, I forgot about them actually. Wait, that would be actually really cute. It'll definitely add more to that crack ship energy. I'll definitely think about it. I wonder if they would be kids or not, or if they're gonna be like adults, be put into the pool of drama. Because also I'm trying to think of what characters I want to add that can be more with like Koji and Anka. They're part of the kids. But maybe I'll consider adding them. I forgot I had Gajinka versions of them. love to buy stickers from you. One day. One day, one day, one day. I haven't opened in a long time. Help, I picked up the controller to quality check on my maze, but so fun. I need to stop, eat, and draw. Please eat. At least eat. At least eat, day. I think to try to draw on paper. To try? Drawing on paper, I think, is always a good way to start, you know? I watched episode 1 of Witch Had to Tell You. I'm so hooked. Also, Joshua Waters voicing Qifrey is. I'm glad a lot of people are liking the dubbed. I'm too biased towards Hane Natsuki, and I need to hear Yuichi Nakamura as Ulrugio. I'm glad like the English is being well received. Seems like they did a very good job with the casting. Got some petals here. I want to add more contrast somehow. I'm gonna adjust the lighting maybe afterwards. I don't know if I'll do it before. Before or after merging things. Hoping that typing that out pushes me to actually put it down. Go eat! Day, at least go eat. Hello Harriet, welcome. These ads jump scaring me. Super chill music and voice, then boom loud ad. I'm sorry. I actually don't know what determines like an ad being played. I feel like it's also strange on mobile. Sometimes when the ad plays, it plays like in a separate like box window while the stream is still going on, which I find very interesting that they do that. Usually when I'm watching like one of my streamers that I like to watch, I'm like, I want to hear them yap. I don't care for the tiny window. Excuse me. Qifrey in the dub is so good, plus Sign-On have the same EM. I feel like that's why a lot of people also want to check out Witch Had to Tell You in general too, because they're a fan of Joshua Waters. For some reason my brain was like, his name isn't that. A strange pause. Main reason I started Witch Had to Tell. Yeah, exactly. I feel like some people are fans of the VA, so you end up watching it. I'm too biased with watching anime and stuff with JP voices because my favorite anime characters are voiced so well in Japanese. I forget. You're the one who also really likes seiyus, right? I think. Usually on stream, there's somebody that I'm always talking to about seiyus. Yes. Okay. Glad I didn't completely forget. Why does it look so different? I feel like I erased this in such a strange way. Qifrey's so pretty, honestly. Just even like the way he's drawn in the manga, I'm like, why is he so pretty? Sorry, this is unrelated, but have you gotten around to drawing any more of our OCs? I feel like they're gonna be for the second week in May, I think. There's a lot of fan art that I wanted to tackle, and I think because I'm working on commissions too, I have not had time to look at the tag. Not the tag, what is it called? The community post? The community tab? To look at some OCs to save to draw later. I'm also debating if I want it to be ASMR or like a normal drawing session. So I'll see what will happen. But there's also no guarantees. I know I said I wanted to do them every month, but because I switched back to my old schedule of twice a week rather than 3 times a week, there's some other videos I have to prioritize if they're for something else. I'm alive, I'm done with 3D. Oh my gosh. Oh, Otsu. I'm glad you were able to finish your 3D project. Oh, thank you for coming to the stream though, Emisa. Thank you for stopping by and chatting. Need some popcorn for a snack while I go back to work on my stuff. Drawing looks nice so far though. Thank you! Hope you enjoy your popcorn. More of a lurker, but your vids are super inspiring and made me try and get into digital art as well, just drawing in general more. Oh, I'm glad! Thank you for stopping by and chat. I'm glad to hear that. I hope you're enjoying drawing and art. Ah, you're waiting for it to dry, I see. I find sculpture very hard. Like I did say I'm more of like a hands-on person. I am not a sculpture person though. I always find it difficult. I like fixing things and tinkering with things. But sculpture, like thinking about like the head on a 3D space or like a bust or whatever, it was not for me. Struggled a lot. To be honest, it's very hard and time consuming. I guess like even like traditional art in general, right? Some things can be very time consuming. But I guess that's like the thing you have to deal with when you're doing it like actually physically with your hands rather than I guess like relying on certain digital tools maybe. I need to get dinner soon, I think. I haven't finished fully coloring him, but probably will do majority of it off stream. If I don't have time to actually work on this piece, or maybe if I make an accompanying piece of Orugyo, I'll do that for Friday most likely. Because I'm trying to think what's the best stream schedule for me right now. I know Fridays I would always would like to do, but I can't guarantee it. So if not, maybe it will be Sundays. We'll see. I think this is where I'm gonna leave it though. Stretch. Well, it's been 3 hours, dang. I think I'm just trying to get the basic of using Procreate. Digital art is so mechanically different. I hope you enjoy the exploration though. And the testing out Procreate and playing around with the tools. If this becomes a notebook cover on your shop, not gonna lie, I would buy it. That'd be cute. Actually, that would be cute. I don't know if I would actually put someone's face on a notebook. We'll see. But thank you guys. I think this is where I'm gonna end stream. I'm gonna fiddle around a little bit with the colors, because even though I don't hate it, I might do a bit of color adjusting, but maybe I'll show it in a different time. You'll probably see updates on Instagram, we'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna see when the next time I can stream. I'm gonna try my best to stream mostly on weekend. So either Friday or Sunday for sure. Not for sure, more likely. And then throughout the week we'll see, because I want to be able to stream in a more convenient time. So I know Friday is most convenient for people, because then you can have the weekend to relax. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll do a quick time lapse. Show you guys the time lapse really quickly before we head out. Because I'm excited to work on one for full Rugio, because I want the flowers to be flowing the other way. Yeah, this is where we're at. Can't believe flowers and coloring pretty much took me 3 hours. That sucks. You know, it's okay. I was hoping to get to rendering today. That's okay. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for the stream. It was nice talking to you in chat. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, guys. Thanks for streaming. Take care and enjoy dinner. Thank you, Star. Aye, good work today. Excited to see how the finish will be and how the accompanying Ollie would look like if you end up getting around to it. Yeah, I'm excited. Love joining the stream. Have a good week, everyone. Yeah, have a good start to the week, everybody. I've been doing gestures and expression practice almost daily to get better. Hope I can get to painting like this soon. Good luck! And I'm glad you're doing gestures and expression practice. Yes, yes. I will see you guys later this week. Monday sketchbook video where I'll yap about Tomodachi life. But yeah, I think that's it for today. See ya. Bye bye.